Yeah. And then the last part. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a certified banger here, my friends. All right. 987. Lurking in every shadow of my heart. I'm here, right where you left me. Who will love me? Freaking banger. You clumsy. Ah. We're gonna take over the top of the leaderboard. Ah. Shirtless? Would I make shirtless content for KCD2? Would. I sure would. Okay, look at where this is gonna shove her, possibly. Possibly. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Oh, they lunge.
Nice.
They lunge, BG. They definitely.
Oh, they lunge.
Look at the lunge range you get on these bad boys.
Look at that stretch.
Drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. This is very Stranger. This is perfect. This is perfect. In Stranger Things, music saves you from Vecna and the rest of the Mind Flayer. Let's focus on a tune. What tune are we focusing on, everybody? Not a good one. Not a good one. Must have been Friday by Rebecca Black. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but Mrs. Magoots asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And at the time, I was just like playing with my boob. This is my boob, in case you're not aware. This is the boob. Man, the hymen is great, let me tell you. Default genitals, penis B, penis C, penis D, penis E, vulva, vulva B, vulva C, vulva penis. Purple Mountain's majesty, the Coleman List Plain. America, America, Coleman gave his life for thee. Frame by frame it? Oh, shoot. All right, Woodsy. Let me try here. In real time, it looked like it should have hit, but maybe it was just a little off. Okay, what? Oh, I don't like the sounds when I play that slower. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do you have a banana on you
I do.
that I might partake in?
Of course.
Can I put your banana in my mouth?
Man, like I always like to say, a good crash leads to some crevice, you know? A bag of Starbucks and a bag of Dunkin' pumpkin spice coffees. And I was like, I mean, who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee? I'm not a basic white girl if I walk on by this without buying the coffee. You know what I mean? Oh, 15? Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go. Let's go! Gosh, I am a freaking wizard with my tongue. I mean, what? In that case, I feel like I should read this like a Starian. To the High Emerald Enclave, and those deemed worthy to see this record, greetings from those who harp. You just laid her little head on my foot, although her head is not little, but still very cute. She's tiny. She's so little. She's such a tiny girl. It feels really cool. So if you get a chance, get a super neato boob.
Oxygen notification.
The frick does that mean? Am I on a timer? Shoot, I'm on a timer, you guys!
As you dig, you slowly expose the skeletal remains of a large dog wearing a chunky leather collar.
What's this? A collar covered in wounds. It must do something. Damned if I know what, though.
Yes! It's just like the pictures. we could do an actual party.
Yeah.
These lights can all just they can all just
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, someone hit it.
Oh yeah. It's a real Viking party.
In the silence.
Can I give you guys a group hug?
Group hug. Oh, I'm gonna get all the helmet grease on me.
Oh man.
No, not hitting
Oh,
it.
man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Pushable, you think?
Oh, yeah. I think we could. This. Yeah.
Could use
yeah,
a little
yeah.
help.
All right, sorry.
course.
Sorry, Madam President. Are you challenging me to a foot race at LooseCon? Hey, if you want the smoke, I will give it to you. I'm not going to race somebody. I'm not going to like walk up to somebody and be like, hey, you want to race? I haven't done that since I was about 8 years old, probably. I think she was convinced. Wait, where did Ursa just come from? You have another. Yeah, you have one of those. Oh, God. Did somebody just run me over? What the heck? What the heck was that? They like hit me so hard my mail truck turned sideways. I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy hung, and the sound of my sausage slapping against my leg keeps alerting the guards. Sorry. Well, you know what? No, I'm not sorry. This just ventured not into a horror game, but a totally different type of game now. What happens if I let them...
Terrible. Musicals were terrible.
Not
Ghost?
the ghost whisper.
Go back to being muted.
Gosh, I about spat my drink because I was not expecting that. Ring the bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Let's brighten things up.
What is this place? Man, I feel like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle right now. We've got 3 different challenges and hunt showdown, 3 different loadouts, all holiday themed. The first one is Bornheim, the Crown and King of Angels. So we have a Crown and King auto and a Bornheim number 3 sidearm. We have Silent Night, which is pretty much just anything that doesn't make noise. And last but not least is our Polar Express, in which we use the railroad hammer, and that's the only weapon we get. So that one might be a little rough. The other part of it, too, is we're playing as the Coal Bearer, which you might notice is a pretty disgruntled looking Santa man. Godspeed to us, and best of luck. Well, there are definitely genitals there. Okay. Penis B. Penis B. And a penis C. And a D.
Do them a favor, they promise one in return. Sometimes even deliver. Then one day, they nail your dick to the wall.
That sounds unpleasant. I saw your old YouTube vid about the map, and I love the Chaucer-uniqueness of it all. What does that sound?
Let's go! Let's go!
Chaucer Xness. That's so hard to say.
Yeah, thanks Lutz Magoots for coming by. You raided me. And yeah, nice to meet all the new folks.
Use the sidewalk. That's what it's there for. That's better. Thank you. Good freaking grief, I tell you. Kids these days. Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Am I driving here? Excuse me. But I could definitely give you guys some rough wood. Sips coffee. Fingers crossed, friends. It is real deep here. Oh, we're dead. We are freaking dead. Oh, the speedrun was going so well. We all died. Oh, it was a TPK. Oh, no. This area is very natural and pretty. I can't wait to build a Starbucks on it. I'm like, come on, coffee, finish brewing. Because I can hear the music going. You know, and I'm like, God, come on. Listen, I'm not some sort of professional carpetist. No. Carpetologist.
Hang on! Nani! I'm coming!
But she did earlier. I mean, what? How much does my junk weigh? 2 dinosaurs. Egg. 2 eggs. Bird. Okay. Birds and flock. Flock and flock is a herd. Herd and herd. Herd to herd. Herd of unicorns is a rainbow. Herd of Flying horses, or maybe Pegasus? Herd and forest, that could be good. Forest herd. Deer! He is a vampire, right? Maybe in lore he would maybe... I'm just kidding. He's just standing there. I don't trust this thing one bit. Although, wait a minute. Is that going to release it? That's fine. Don't you wish your weather was hot like me? Aga. I forgot her name, and I'll be honest. I forgot her name, and I just wanted to go, that bitch Carol Baskins. I seriously, I have no idea where that came from. Is the sausage? Yeah, sausage is right here. We could throw that 90% chance to hit her with the salami. And kill her with the salami. Let's go.
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
You scared of him?
Well, Bornheim, the crown and king of angels. Did it.
Did it. All right, that's one down.
Peachy, I don't mean to, I don't know how to say this, but you should leave America. You really should. The heart sees what it wants. True story, he has a nice booty. Is it getting cold in here? Oh, gosh! So much going on, I can't even...
You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
My tongue aches? Yeah, I woke in pain. I literally, my tongue is sore from the gymnastics that it accomplished last night. How sad would it be if Coleman had nothing go wrong until the very end, and then he dies? More bad water. That's not helping Coleman's cholera. She was faking it. I know. Monsters incoming. Rawr.
It's probably swollen from the humidity.
The humidity? I didn't pee on that. Oh, that's the wrong. Hello. The wrong button I pressed there. My goodness. Coleman, congrats on being first. And Coleman, thank you so much for the... Hello there. Thank you so much for the continuing the Discord sub. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Cheers to you. Lady Iron, also, would you like a tiny cheers or would you like a big cheers? I'll give you a tiny cheers here and a big cheers if you prefer that, but cheers to you. Cheers up. I'm so in love with clips. Lutz, you do such a good job with them. Thank you, Lady Iron. Appreciate that. Hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. Apologies for that video actually was maybe slightly longer than the normal stream starting, but not much. I didn't know how long I was going to be getting ready. Mrs. Magoots is currently trying to dress Ginny. No. And I was brewing some coffee, so it was sort of like I kind of had to keep my door open and everything. So she's nearly dressed now. She actually had a bit of an accident yesterday, Ginny that is, and she's been kind of limping around. So we're hoping she'll be all right and kind of just needs some time to heal up. But Professor, hello, raised my children, saw them get married, and now I have grandchildren. And the intro is still going on. You're right, and it will forever be going on. Bye. Is it cold in here? Loot's literally on fire. I'm wearing my He Likes It Cold shirt, too. Love this boil so much. Glad you've not gotten sick of me yet. I will never, Coleman. I shall never. You have no fear. Have no fear of that. Now I'm an old man. My grandchildren have grown up, and I have in the winter. I have in the winter of my life. Hello, True Celt, and hello, Crystal. How are you guys doing today? DM me if you want to have a last hurrah before you die. Let's go. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I went with the BRB screen because I truly didn't know how long I was going to be this morning. So, that said, I think today was maybe the first day this week that the internet did not go out at 8 a.m. So it either went out earlier before I had booted up my computer, or it just didn't go out today. Because I didn't notice it, at least. I thought it was going to happen. But actually, I'm kind of curious here. Let's run a speed test here. Our speeds are nowhere near where they're supposed to be. And I'm wondering what that's all about. Because even speedtest.net, which like artificially inflates your speeds, yeah, they're super low right now. Super low. So I think I just need to bite the bullet and give them a call, because whatever they're doing, whatever their tests they're running, they're clearly not working. They're clearly not working. So we need tank top loots back. That gun show was wild. Oh, don't worry. We'll get some tank tops during the summer. We'll get some tank tops. Decided to try and bring back the rugby shirt as a fashion choice. Wear all the rugby shirts nowadays. Rugby shirts, do they have collars? Hang on. Rugby shirts. They do have collars. So they're kind of like baggy long sleeve polos. Is that, well, sort of like a polo, I guess, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they all went. I don't know. Shoot, I just literally Googled rugby shirts, and there's some pretty reasonable prices coming up. Maybe because people haven't been wearing them as much. They're like, shoot, we have all these rugby shirts. We need to sell them. Wish I could say good by morning. At least it's been hard. I'm missing Dad a lot. I'm sorry, Crystal. Hugs, my friend. My button hopefully will work. Very good. There it is. I'm sorry to hear that, Crystal. Man, I remember, so I have a friend of mine has said before too, like he had his dad pass away a few years back, and I remember him saying like Mrs. Magoots wasn't able to attend the funeral, and she was really upset about it. She actually, I think she had COVID at the time, and so she wasn't able to attend the funeral. But I had been testing, and I kept coming back negative and all that. So I went. Of course, I wore a mask and stayed distance from everybody too. But I told him kind of at the end of the ceremony. I said, yeah, she's really sad she couldn't be here. And he said, he's like, don't worry about it. Like, this is obviously a hard moment in time, but like everybody here is here right now. But like, we're gonna need support, like, a year from now. Things like that. And so, he kind of just explained that like grief is not something that's going to, it's not going to go away just because, we did a celebration kind of thing in the moment. So yeah, that kind of, honestly, that kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I'm thankful I have both my parents, but yeah, I've thought about that too. Like, yeah, it's going to be, there are going to be certain moments that are harder than others. And the fact that a lot of time has passed isn't going to really be relevant. It's not going to really matter at all. So, all that to say, Crystal, you have my hugs in perpetuity, my friend. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, they were a key choice. I'll do my best. I'm gonna try to keep building up the shoulders and the arms, Coleman, and I plan to wear lots of tank tops this summer. So, hello, beautiful Kirk. How are you doing today? Hoping people understand if I never really get over it. I fear I never really will. No, I don't think anybody should expect that. You know what I mean? Yeah, grief comes in waves. I made a start to roll up my pant legs too. Just one of them? Lucky me. Lucky me. Hey, I'll wear some for Gen Con and LootsCon too. How's that? That all right? It is going to be Smoochy Daddy summer after all. All the way through August. June through August. Smoochy Daddy summer doesn't end until September rolls around. So. Yeah, friends, I'm feeling solid. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've been getting over the, oh, shoot. I'll come back to that thought. Hello, Nonder and Nonsters. Greetings and welcome. Am's birthday raid. It is Am's birthday. It is Am's birthday. And you know what? I always forget the freaking button for this. Here it is. Here it is. I'm not aging today. Here you go, Ams. Happy birthday, dear AM06060. Happy birthday, Ams. Happy birthday. Cheers. And cheers to all the nonsters for joining in today on the raid. Much appreciated, my friends. How was everything? I know you guys were playing some Gartic Phone there at the end. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what was going on with like there was like a Minecraft thing, and I didn't know what that was. I was too dumb to follow along, but yeah, it seemed like you guys were having all sorts of variety fun, and we're partying. From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall, my hall. Oh, these black inks crawl, crawl. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski. Oh, man. Oh, man. So with the raid, we have Clumsy, we have True Celt, we have Ursa, we have Reaper, we have Banj, we have Mez, we have Lars, we have Nonder, we have Persephone. So good to see all of you. How is everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Ams Day. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Thank you all. That was so awesome. My husband thinks it was needed as well. Did you reach the big 30 again? No, never. Glad you added that last bit. I'm just dealing drugs, running from the law, the usual. In-game? Wait, which game? Which game are we playing, Kirk? Feeling solid, sounding not so solid. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say, Panch. I'm more congested somehow. Like I'm more congested than I have been, but I feel better. So I don't know. It's been something. Yeah, it's all seriously, it's right in my nose. I just can't get it to, I can't get the congestion to go away. Gartic Phone makes me laugh so hard it's embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? I made the misogyny Xbox controller in Gartic. Wait, what does that mean? Clumsy, what does that mean? I saved them all to Discord. Okay, I'll have to take a look. I don't know what a misogyny Xbox controller is. Schooner, good morning, my friend. Hello and much love to you. Schooner, ahoy. Spooky, hello. Hello, hello, Spooky. To think all this started with me clicking on a really solid username when I was starting work at 7 a.m. in an office that no one else was required to go to. Thankful for your friendship and the guild, Spooky. First of all, what in the heck? I didn't realize you were in an office that nobody else was required to go to. Second of all, love you, dude. Cheers to you, my friend. Yeah, unreal. Been how long now? I mean, we're almost 4 years. Just wild. Cheers. It has been a wild ride thus far, my friends. Seriously. You'll see. Okay, I don't either, but it was hilarious. I hate women in video games. That's what it said. I can't believe it either, buddy. Yeah, it's honestly like it has been a pretty wild ride. Four years pretty much. Yeah, like it's been 4.5 years essentially since this whole thing started. Almost 4.5 years. So can I get a new multiplayer space game on Xbox to fill the void left by Elite leaving already? How long must I wait? A space game? Ooh, I don't know. What Have you played any Starfield? I'm not really sure. Then again, it's not multiplayer. Man, I don't know. I don't know what's out there. Dude, they were like, it's really important that Spooky works in office during this pandemic in case someone visits the office during lockdown. I did not know that. So yeah, if other people had been in the office, you probably wouldn't have been watching Twitch at the office, right? I don't have that command. You know what? Let me get that command working real quick, Professor. No, I can't. I can't. I forgot. I took down my. I took down the DB. All right, that's one of the things I want to work on here pretty soon, though. I have to revert what I did to Lootspot Goots to get him running locally again because he's going to be hosted on a Raspberry Pi. So no problem. Spooky got me curious. Yeah. It will be back. It will be back. It'll just be a little bit. Yeah, Lootspot Goots is eventually going to be self-hosted on a Raspberry Pi. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. What I was trying to do, and this, I think, I don't remember if I shared this story or not, but Lootspot Goots was basically, he was up in the cloud for a little bit, connected to a database, and all this other crap. And then I realized, like, the hosting I was using was not going to work. Was not going to work for my purposes because it basically essentially just caches everything. So it works for things like my my credits, you know, which then pull in Discord subscribers dynamically, but it did not work for things like followage because chatbot is a very real-time thing. So yeah, you know, it's fine. I got a Raspberry Pi, just haven't set it up yet. It's gonna be fun, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's something I've been really wanting to do. Who's playing Elite? Well, Crystal was playing Elite. Octi, good morning. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Watching while I have my treatments. It'll make the next several hours pleasurable. Schooner, my gosh. Let me give you a hug too. If that is agreeable with you, you deserve this hug, my friend. Much love, Schooner. I really hope the treatments are going well. Would have been watching less Twitch at the very least. At least less Twitch. Jesse keeps trying to get me to play, but it's so time consuming. Elite is. Hope Lootspot Goots doesn't take after Bebo. I don't. Well, I'll be honest. I've thought about making Lootspot Goots more intelligent, but let's be honest. I'm putting the cart before the horse. Currently, Lootspot Goots doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? So like, at least not using my own code. The only thing Lootspot Goots does is it gives me my current Discord subscribers at the end of the stream. That's it. So he will do. He has done followage. Spooky, and Coleman both tested that with me when I was still running him locally. But when I tried to put him in the cloud, had to make some updates, and it didn't go so well. So, Cap'n, hello, Cap'n. Pie. Always impressive, you folks, with this tech knowledge and know how to do things. I mean, I don't know how much I really know how to do, but I do appreciate that. I run my TeamSpeak server on a Raspberry Pi Nova. Hello. How much fun was that to set up? I have Starfield and it's great, but as you say, it's not multiplayer. Reason I ask for that is I have a friend I used to play Elite with. Would be nice to have something new. And you think someone would step up and create something with Elite not on console? There is a massive opportunity there nobody is taking. Yeah, on console would be, that's kind of the thing. I guess, you know, No Man's Sky. What other like multiplayer space games? Is Astroneer? I think Astroneer is maybe is also multiplayer, but they're different types of games, you know? Yeah. Good bot can't offend people. Cap'n, talking compensation for my boss today and hopefully getting a raise. Hell yeah, dude. Lucky boobs all day for that, my friend. Cap'n, I hope that you're able to find all the words that you want to use I hope that your boss is understanding and is also very aware of the incredible impact you make, and that impact is valuable in terms of dollars and cents, not just pats on the back. So best of luck to you, Captain. You got this. You got this. Go get you that bag. Loot spot Goots, like my kids, takes up space, requires maintenance, but does nothing. Currently, he doesn't even take up any space. So the things he does right now are part of the Streamlabs chatbot. So he runs locally there. Soon he will take up some physical space in the form of Raspberry Pi. So I played Elite a long time. I like Star Citizen, but it needs a ton of resources. Is Star Citizen available on console? Or is that only PC? Do you reckon you could stream from a Pi? I don't think so, no. I don't think it has the sheer power. No Man's Sky, yeah. No Man's Sky is a good idea. So good. They've added so much. Thing is, No Man's Sky is not true multiplayer. It's playing in the same instance as your friends, but it's not true co-op multiplayer. It's not? I had to emulate x86 first. It was kind of a nightmare, but money saving on power consumption was worth it. That's very cool, though. Cloud space? Star Citizen's only PC. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, and pardon my naiveness, my naivety. I don't know how do you say that word? Pardon me being so naive. Because I did not play No Man's Sky for very long, but I had somebody join my game, find me, and they found me like in an instant. So I get what you mean. Naivete. That sound, yeah, that's it. Naivete. That sounds cool. That sounds cool too. I don't know. That word that's fun to say if you know how to say it, and I don't. Played as well back when I had the ability to use my laptop more. Yeah, No Man's Sky, like I played for a little bit solo, and oh, and I don't know if I showed Nandra this or not, but today we're having a nice cup of joe with our good buddy Nan. But we, yeah, like, I don't even know. I can't even remember who it was, but I had my pause screen on or something like that. And this dude that was in chat just like all of a sudden pops up in game, and was just like, yeah, I found you. I don't know if there was something on the pause screen or something, the way he found me, or if he searched me by username. I don't even know what it was, but all of a sudden then he was just there. And so he knew exactly where I was. And so I don't know what that's like in terms of, you know, being multiplayer. But yeah, we were definitely in the same instance for sure. But he found me so fast. Is that not good enough for your purposes, Crystal? Or maybe that was a PC only thing. I don't know. Banj, we should play Hugger Mugger. Sounds sexy. I'm in. It's a board game based around words. I love it, but my friends are so bad at it. The reason I say it's not true multiplayer is because you are playing with friends there, but still have your own goals and separate stuff going. It's not actually co-op in any meaningful way. Huh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would just be up to you to kind of like set your goals, right? Got word scrambles, definitions, spelling bees, etc. That does sound fun. I don't think I've ever heard of Hugger Mugger. I was accused of knowing too many words that you were? What does that even mean? What? It's an old game. I'll show you an old game. Yeah. This is, What if I change the server? What if we try this server? Trying a speedtest.net real fast. And my speeds are like a fraction of what they're supposed to be. So I'm trying to see, is this one better? This one's closer. No, that's worse. That's way worse, actually. What is going on? Speedtest.net usually inflates your speeds too. So the fact that this is so slow. Yeah. It's got a frog riding a bike on the cover. Here comes Dat Boy. Here comes that boy. What? I just got the alert about Ams's birthday. They always come in at 9 o'clock. That's just kind of the default time. I should have probably moved him up. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway. Friends, new friends, old friends, all friends alike. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday thus far. I don't know that meme. I don't think I do. Here comes that boy. Oh, it's a frog on a unicycle. Nope. Nope, I don't think I know that one. Now, having said that, I'm not ruling out that they could better flesh out the multiplayer aspect at some point. I don't wish to be unfair about it. I'm guessing they probably aren't going to have any major changes to it at this point. That's my assumption. They have changed a lot, no doubt, no doubt. But I think they've gotten it to a point where it's the game that everybody wanted back then. It's the game everybody wanted like back when it originally released. It's there now, and so I don't think there are going to be any. I don't think there are going to be any more groundbreaking changes to it. But let's see. Multiplayer games in space. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of them are MMOs. Brought up like Sins of a Solar Empire, Eve. Yeah, Vendetta Online. Nappy420. Well, thank you so much for the sub and the lurk. Cheers. Hope you're doing well. My goodness, cheers. Ursa, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? We're doing okay still, right? Okay. Yeah, it's like, shoot, is my... All of a sudden, things weren't loading as fast. For the record, just being here around friends is helping a lot. Well, glad to provide any sort of comfort that I can. Any tiny amount of comfort that I can, my friend, seriously. Multiplayer space games. 10 best multiplayer space games for 2025. Yeah, I'm kind of curious here. Number 1, No Man's Sky. Number 2, EVE Online. Number 3, Void Crew. Have you ever looked at Star Citizen, seen the way multiple players can crew the larger ships together and thought, wow, I wish Star Citizen was a properly functional game? Look no further than Void Crew. Wow, that says platform. PC though. Under Space, actually I've played that game. That game is fun. And that is only on PC though. Huh. Okay. Yeah, there's Elite Dangerous. Drift, also PC. Life Not Supported, PC. Homeworld, PC. Pulsar Lost Colony, PC. Space Station 13, PC. Man, there's just a lot of PC games. I guess that's the difference. Crystal, could we part out your Xbox and buy you a PC? Is that a possibility? Is that a possibility? Doing good. How are you? Honestly, I'm doing all right now. I'm doing all right. Like I'm freaking congested, and that's the only thing. I'm just a little bit annoyed that I can't breathe out of my nose right now. So I got to be a real mouth breather, you know? Just breathing like that all the time. Did I hear my name? Yes. What did I do? Everything. Correct. I just want to know how you are, Ursa. Warframe? Would Warframe? Yeah, see what I mean? Large console void. Yeah, there is. Seriously. Don't mock us, mouth breathers. Don't mock us, mouth breathers. I wouldn't. I am one of you. Have a happy thing to share. Just managed to collect my trash into a bag and get it ready to take it out. Time to go get dishes done. There you go. A little productivity, huh? Happy? Hello, hello. Heavy breathing into a mic. You like that like emphysema sound? I don't think that's... I don't know that... I didn't expect that to be doing anything for anybody. Surely not TOS. I don't want to be at work today. We'll quit. Isn't Warframe a cross-play enabled game? That's a great question. I don't know. Crystal, have you looked into Warframe? I've recovered from snip, snap, snip, snap. That was a great reference. The situation was not great, but the reference, top notch. Top notch. I've been having a very bad migraine, so stuff has been neglected. I'm sorry you haven't been feeling well, Lars. Has it been letting up at all? It's been letting up. If you guys, I mean, Banj, if you'd prefer, I could try. We could try just various breathing techniques. I could try snotting all over the microphone, seeing how that sounds on the other end. Yeah, we could just continue like deep, heavy mouth breathing. Let's see, what else could I do? I could try opening, like physically opening my nostrils like this. Maybe that would help. I don't know. I can only get so erect. Bows, thank you. So proud of Peachy for her retort. We did a Gigo Costco haul yesterday. I need to get everything put away. Okay, what'd you get? Spooky, what did you get? I would love to hear this because short of the small farm you guys have now, I feel like you and Cora would be the most similar to Mrs. Magoots and I shopping wise of anybody that I know that goes to Costco. I want to know what I should get at a Costco if I go. You know what I mean? So what all did you get? Truthfully, if I could afford the upkeep on a PC, sure, but I save $100 a month. Keeping up with a PC is not viable at that rate. I spent $500 on my Xbox, not needed to worry about further. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it is unfortunate, Crystal. Honestly, like, I'm looking at my graphics card right now. Like, literally right now, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, you piece of garbage. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't hate my graphics card at all. I'm just annoyed because I'm like, man, I had to pay $600 for that thing, and that was that in 2022 or 2021 now? I can't remember, but I'm just like, man, when you do the monthly cost on that. Now, granted, if I sold this one, I'd be able to get something back. It's not like I'm getting nothing for it. But if I were to try to get the equivalent, you know, the equivalent power today that the 3070 Ti was back when I bought it, it'd probably be at least $600, if not more. So, probably be more. It'd be closer to $800, I think. So, I'm just like, man, the monthly cost on this thing, it's a lot. I get it. Many hundo spent. I can't get out of there without spending at least $250. Nasal spray would probably be good. Or breathe right strips. Did you get tangy golden sriracha Doritos? Those are not offered at our Costco, and I'm mad. Yeah, it's got to be a regional thing, right? Get wrecked. Holman mocks me. Highlights: Instant Pot vacuum sealer, 36 pounds of pork shoulder that I'm going to process down into smaller portions. Mostly other meat and produce that I'm going to get into the deep freezer. Nice. Got to lurk and get dressed and stuff. Lurk. Ams? I don't know if you'll be back, but I'd love to hear. I forgot to ask what you have planned for your birthday today. So maybe after you're all ready and stuff, I can ask you that. But the whole reason I'm so lean towards Xbox, I'm not making a case for them being better. It's what I like, but the big point is, oh, it's definitely more affordable. You know, it didn't always used to be that way. You know, like a PC, I mean, I guess there are certain aspects of having a PC that are cheaper, you know? Like games, I feel like game sales are much easier to find because you're not locked into the same ecosystem, you know? Some people are very much married to Steam and they don't want to leave that. But if you start looking at places like GOG, Epic, right? There are all sorts of different giveaways. Games come out for free. They go on super sale. So buying games can be cheaper on PC, but there's obviously a much higher cost to entry, you know, with having the PC. Especially when you factor in when you consider the fact that simply buying a PC does not mean that you will get to play every single game you want to that comes out on PC, unlike Xbox, right? Every game that releases on Xbox, your Xbox will be able to handle it, you know? But there's going to come a point, I mean, it's as of right now, I've been able to play every game that I want, but there will come a point when my graphics card, my CPU, you know, whatever it is, will not be able to handle a game that comes out. And it's like, well, shoot. Now what do I do? So yeah. Keep forgetting that stuff can go fully frozen into the IP. I should be doing the same as Spooky and Koro. We live by a Costco business center, which has somehow even more bulk options and is where restaurants and stuff get their stock from. A business center. I prefer to game on PS4 because I can slouch on the couch. We're getting new computers. My work bonus. Are you really? So yeah, and I meant to ask you about our movie night too, Lady Iron. So you were doing something with Steam. What was that you did? I didn't really. I kind of wasn't paying attention at first. Were you using like Steam Remote Play or something? What was that? Because kind of to Professor's point there about being able to just kind of relax and kick back with a console, you know. Obviously there are ways to do that, but maybe it's just more. I mean, it's certainly more work, but maybe it's too much work too. One of those close to Mr. Piece's restaurant, really? Yeah. What is it? I don't even know. What is a business center? My friend Don dropped a huge shell of info on me yesterday, though. He has a large reason to believe the next Xbox console will actually be capable of playing Steam games. Oh, really? It's actually super dope. By BUI. Temic found it. It was a Steam share screen thing. Let me find the info for you. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see that because I was like, whatever this is, I've never seen it before, and I didn't really know it was happening in time to really next thing I knew it wasn't on the screen anymore. So you want 13 kilograms of mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I do not. In case my SpongeBob quote wasn't clear enough, I do not want 13 kilograms of mayonnaise. I can see how you might have been confused by that answer. All right. Shh. We're okay, right? Okay. Jeez Louise, I hit the space bar and I was afraid I was focused on OBS and it just killed the stream, but it did not. Thankfully. Okay. 5-gallon pail of soy sauce and industrial mayo. You handle it correctly. Mayo is in fact an instrument. It is in fact an instrument. We play in the mayo harp. I have not been trained in that. I'm not. But if you guys play, I will listen. I will listen. I'll even try to provide some lyrics. Makes me think of the trumpet being played into pudding. Wait. Oh man, I'm sure that was a very angelic sound. You know? I did kill Handsome Charlie, so as far as I know, we're back to main question, right? Possibly even leaving the map? Would that be? Could we possibly be leaving this map? I was gonna try. I'm not tired. I am slightly hungry. I was thinking I was gonna maybe study instead. But yeah, I think since it's about to be dark out, rather than go running around and talking to people, I do have other quests available. I could go see if I could talk to one of the, actually that quest giver might be right there. The problem is getting up there quickly. Let's see if I can go get talk to that quest giver real quick. I don't know if it's Sir Otto or who that is. God be with you. I feel like I massively intrude. Am I allowed in here? I am. Okay. It is not Sir Otto. Okay, who is this quest giver? Come back, quest giver. Come back. I am very fast. We should hopefully be able to catch him pretty quick. Aha! You're over here. Oh, you just went through this door. Oh, it's the Chamberlain.
Greetings. What would you like?
Aha. Did I tell Lee back? Was I going to tell him about that? It was the scribe who I got the info from, and I said I was just curious about the book. It's called Steam Link and is available as an app for Windows, macOS, Linux, Apple iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV, Android TV. Tablets, phones, Raspberry Pi, Meta Quest. Okay. It supports remote play. Really? So basically, you just have to have your gaming PC on. Does that let you game on the couch? Don apparently saw a screenshot involving what's being worked on for the next console is in the different things listed to click on. One is Steam related. Interesting. Okay. I mean, Xbox, that's at least kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's surprising or Xbox has kind of, Xbox is not a console, right? Like that's something that I think there's sort of a misconception of that now. Like Xbox is trying to not be a console anymore. Like Xbox is trying to be a service, you know, and they've been doing this for kind of a long time. It's why for the last probably probably more than that, probably almost, it's been almost 10 years. That's kind of been my argument is like when people talk about, oh, you know, honestly, there are some console bros that say, oh, PlayStation's better than Xbox, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you're missing the point. You're comparing apples and oranges here. PlayStation is a console. Xbox is a service. They're not the same, right? PlayStation admittedly has better, like, exclusives. Like, I don't think anybody is really going to argue that Xbox is dominating the exclusives industry or exclusives market. But, like, they're just not the same thing. You know what I mean? One is a service, one is a console. So I guess that's not the most shocking thing I could hear, but that is kind of surprising still. I mean, they've talked about wanting to have Xbox run on PlayStation, which is hilarious. It's pretty hilarious, you know? Courtyard just makes me think of Game of Thrones, right? Chamberlain needs to be stuffed in a chamber pot. He's gotten a little better since I helped him out and since we saved Sir Hans, but are you feeling better, sir?
So, Master Chamberlain, are you feeling better? I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
Good, I don't care.
I'll be
okay, oh, he paid me for that, though. Okay. Nickvard Liebach is dead.
Does the name Nickvard Liebach ring a bell?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time. What about him?
Nickvard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls, where the guardhouse privies are. He apparently overestimated his strength while, on his little excursion.
Are you serious? My God. I'll send someone there immediately.
Okay, and sorry, I was getting some work messages. Annoying. Anything I can do to help around the castle? I might get a quest from this.
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Oh, just the demons, huh?
I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could do it. You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Koro! Cheers, Koro. How are you today? How you feeling? Is your bruise healing up at all? Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Never forgiving him for trying to lop off that beautiful, if not toxic, head of Hans. A sentence I just read from a student. JetBlue is a leading commercial airline that focuses on pleasuring their customers in a new and innovative way. Tell me more. Gives new meanings to gives new meaning to perks. Yeah, just casual demons. And this guy's like, I'm far too busy to deal with these demons. Truth be told, I love God of War, but I see Sony as so unfriendly to consumers that I don't want to give them my money, especially when it would now only be especially when it would now only be to play God of War with Final Fantasy X now being on Xbox. Koro, my lady lovely. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Koro. Do I believe in demons? Should we get to the point? Or does that sound serious? I'm gonna blaspheme in front of him.
Real life demons, eh? I don't believe in those. Maybe you just have some bats in the belfry.
Have you ever seen the castle during a proper thunderstorm? How God strikes the cliffs with lightning to drive the beasts back underground? I can see you're inexperienced and are taking the matter lightly. Pray it won't cost you dearly.
This'll be my first time seeing a real demon. If I actually see one, that is. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Orsina, the castle
Microsoft and Sony aren't much different. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that too.
It's only 3 people for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Pardon? You don't say.
Of course.
Yeah, forgot that happened.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps,
was he taking like the biggest dump of his life?
Simply make sure to get rid of them for good.
Or something? I'm trying to think like...
Understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I kind of wish I could say, I don't think so. But I think he says, no, I don't think I'm up for it. It's turning green. Well, that means it's starting to heal up, you know. Seems a bit crazy to shelf for a console for one series. Shoot, I did do that one time though. Granted, I played other games, but I bought the PS4 just for you know, Marvel Spider-Man. But more people would have stuck with PlayStation if they didn't take the Xbox Live model of paying to play online games that you already pay for internet to do so. It is kind of yeah. Admittedly, like, I mean, a lot of it is Game Pass, right? Or you just mean okay, sorry, you mean like even older, before Game Pass. Yeah, Xbox Live, I get that, yeah. Yeah, because PlayStation Online was free, wasn't it? You had Xbox Live Gold, so you could play Halo with your friends, yeah. All right, I'll do it.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task.
Nice.
But don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas.
Scout's honor, wouldn't dream of it.
Discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Magic sounds more fun.
I'll try the water from the apothecary.
He supposedly went all the way to the Takoff waterfall to collect it during the full moon. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But
wait, I just got the water?
Too much of a ruckus.
I don't have to go anywhere. Okay.
Be with you.
Demons of Trotsky. I can talk to various people. I learned about devils. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I just got to talk to... Oh, Manietta is at home now? Is that the deal? The young cook Manietta. The old cook Bertha. And then C is Osina the blacksmith. There we go. Used to be, yeah, exactly. That's a good point too, because yeah, it was fairly expensive. I feel like it was $50 or $60 a year, you know, and that was a discount. If you paid for it monthly, it was more than that.
Ugh, my back.
You guys having a good time over here, or?
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. I kind of want this guy's outfit. Should I knock him out? Like that. I like that jacket. That jacket's tight, yeah, I mean. And I can't wear that dress. The game's already prevented me from wearing any sort of ladies garb. I would do it. All right, let's see. It is nighttime, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my room, do some studying, and we're going to wait till daytime, and then we're going to question these folks about their demon sightings, their supposed encounters with the spiritual, the paranormal. Also, I can't remember, what does this buff do here? Player buffs. Time well spent gives me strength, agility, vitality increased by 1. Nice. Singing Ave Maria and then being like, I'm going to wear that guy's clothes. Lose might just be the Riddler. Can neither confirm nor deny. Fable of the Fox and the Pitcher? Is this a scholarship book? I have a lot of books. I can't remember. Did I steal these or did I buy these? Steal or buy? Maybe a little of both? I don't know. Let's just start from the top. Fable of the Fox and the Pitcher. Oh, then again, these are not study books. Yeah, but I'm kind of curious now. I want to read this. More like the Rizzler, which apparently comes from the word charisma. Grading papers reminds me of that scene from Cool Hand Luke. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Some people you just can't reach. Oh, man. Sad. Running around the kitchen seems like maybe there are plenty of witnesses. Yeah, I think so. Its name is Damien. Wait, demons equals children. Damien. Lost reputation for not knowing Lucifer was faced. Yeah, he said he fought him in one of the towers. I don't know. Anyway. The Fox and the Pitcher, a wise fable. Once a fox was searching around for any food that could be found. To an empty farmhouse she did roam, wherein a beetle had made his home. She asked him, Beetle, kindly tell me, whose abandoned farmyard can this be? To which the beetle did confess that I cannot even guess. I came here just a while ago. Little I've seen and less I know. The fox began to look around to find anything she could hunt down. She sniffed around a bit and then to an iron stove she went. And as she turned and looked above, she spied a pitcher on the stove. Okay, did the rhyming just stop all of a sudden? Looked above. She spied a pitcher on the stove. Good day, Jug, she greeted it. I trust, sir, that you're well and fit. No reply came from the pitcher, so the fox picked it up and took it with her. She carried it outside panting hard, where she met the beetle in the yard. Fox, what are you carrying? Asked he. You can barely walk, I see. It's a pitcher that I found, she answered, which will surely please my master. At the top of a hill, the jug weighed her down, so she dropped it on the ground. She said, good sir, now if you will, I'd like you to roll down the hill. Don't take it ill, dear man of clay, but you're too heavy to carry all day. Down the hill, the pitcher charged. The fox ran after, panting hard. Pitcher, must you run so fast? My heart will burst inside my chest. The jug reached the bottom and came to a halt. No more could he roll. It wasn't his fault. Come now, sir, the fox did scold. Only halfway have you rolled. It seems you don't want to go with me. Well, like it or not, you will, you'll see. Jug, you'll stick with me forever. From now on, will not be severed. So saying, she tied it to her tail. Now, pitcher, come with me, you shall. Shall? In your own juice, you soon will stew. You'll drown in sorrow, I promise you. The devious fox ran with a yell and dragged the pitcher to a well. She'd teach that jug a lesson cruel. Instead, she made herself the fuel. Pitcher, for your sins you'll pray. Do no more, you'll wickedly delay. And then forgetting in her pride that the pitcher to her tail was tied, the vixen scrambled up on the ledge and dropped the pitcher over the edge. If you still refuse to pray, she said, you'll drown this very day. But the jug floated safe on the water, at which the fox angrily uttered, Pitcher, you'll learn soon enough. I'll stop your wicked bluff, but I'll forgive you nevertheless if you'll admit your wickedness. But the pitcher he had naught to say, for no tongue had that man of clay. This made the vixen angrier still, and the pitcher floating in the will. I'll humor you not one more whit. You've made it your bed, now lie in it. And at that she pushed the jug below. The water into it did flow, and started to drag the vixen down. She pulled away in fear she'd drown. Come now, jug, she said, good sir, stop this game, I do implore. But the water poured inside the jug, and slowly down the well it sunk. As she saw the surface draw near, the fox began to cry in fear. Oh, woe, what will become of me? Oh, jug, forgive me. Please, kind sir, and in return I'll give my word that I'll not harm you any more if you'll let me live a sinner poor. These words she said with her last breath, and down she sank into the depths, till the pitcher sat on the bottom at last, to the fox's tail tied good and fast, with no chance to get out, thus bound. That was how the vixen drowned. Thus ends the tale of the fox so sly, who for her slyness had to die, outsmarted by an earthen jug. It was her own grave that she dug. Wow. This is, a dark story there. This is not good. Yeah, rhymes by AI. What the shale? Gotta run. Y'all have a great day. You as well, Professor. Hope you have a good Thursday. Actually bad, yet I am riveted. Hope the fox survives. Oh, dang. Well, now I'm sad. Yeah, it did not end well. Did my scholarship increase at least? I don't know. I don't know if it did. Maybe you have to read a few books. Okay, let's go with our skill books. I think I've read all of these ones, right? Progress 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. I'm going to move those to the horse. We'll try to sell those later. Master Studies 1. Haven't read that at all. Read this one. We improved scholarship. I needed to improve scholarship to get more out of the Chamberlain earlier, but it didn't work. This is Houndmaster. Man, you get tired reading way faster. We got a scholarship and Houndmaster. Wow, okay. I didn't think it was going to be that good. And let's do maybe... Let's do maybe one more? Basic nomenclature. Okay, maybe two more. I'm pretty hungry too. We're going to have to get some food here. We improved alchemy. Composition alchemy. Yeah, I can read this one too. All right, this will be the last book we read. Then we'll get some food. Should be good to go. All right, alchemy level 11. All right. And then the books that we've finished here, let's move those over to the horse. So the next night that we decide not to sleep, we should be able to read the rest of our skill books. Then we'll read through. I could actually just look at these. They may give scholarship. I'm not sure. Let's see. We just kind of flip through them. Trying it. Kind of like the, yeah, there's scholarship level 13 just by flipping through some books. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Mazikwax. Hello, hello. Are you wearing Isfan Toth clothing? I am not. This is actually the this is the cut purse outfit. So these were available as part of the Twitch drops during the first week. I think it was the first week or maybe the second week. I can't remember. But one of the sets of the Twitch drops. But yeah. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? I'll be honest. If so I am not to the point of meeting Istvan Toth, but if I could take his clothes, I'll do it. I'll do it. That man is dressed pretty nicely. I'm back. Ursa, I am wearing your cat gaming shirt. Ams, what do you have planned for your birthday? Got anything going on? Man, I am sorry how nasally I sound. I cannot shake this last bit of congestion. All right, we've got some apples. Oh, those are all rotten. Rotten apples. Okay, we're dropping them. Dropping 13 apples there. We're just dropping them right here in the courtyard. I don't even care. We got rotten bacon. Oh, this is all stuff from the wedding, isn't it? Cheese, that's probably bad now too. Wait a minute. Why is that honey? Honey is not at 100% freshness. Why? I don't know why. I have a cat gaming shirt. I have merch. You have to run to the store. That's what you're doing today. Okay. Yeah, I'm dropping all this rotten food in the courtyard. I hope the Chamberlain has to clean it up. He doesn't, but maybe he will. Roasted peas. Roasted piglet. 18 roasted piglets. Yeah, he'll get over it. He'll get over it, I'm sure. Okay. Cheese. Is 31% freshness still good, or am I going to get food poisoning? I don't care. We're going to do it. We just ate it. Okay. Nourishment 68. What gives me 1 nourishment for the ideal amount? The ideal amount of nourishment. Nothing gives me 1 nourishment. Really? Walnuts are 14 nourishment. That's pretty good. Go ahead and eat those. And then I need another 18. So I can probably have... yeah, some dried venison. I should probably feed Mutt too. He's pretty hungry. All right. Oh, look, they're rolling away. Are they going to make it out the gate? Okay. Oh, they might all just stop right in the gate. Okay. Yeah, we're having an apple race. Can I trip on these or kick them or anything? See if we can get him going again. All right, everybody, place your bets. Which apple is going to make it to the exterior gate soonest? Which apple will it be? Come on, kick these apples. Come on. Come on, Henry. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. They went off course a little bit. This ground... who built this road? Who built this road? I need his head on a pike. Ruining our annual apple race. Although, wow, it did make a pretty cool little design here. Look at it. Look at that. This is sort of like the Illuminati.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
What a load of shit.
Careful that impudent behavior doesn't come back to bite you on the arse.
God, I love that in this game. I love that. Always happy to see polite people like you, and then I can just be like, yeah, well, frick you, dude. Okay, there goes that apple. Come on, apples. We gotta roll here. Apple bots, roll out. Oh, that was a good kick. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, maybe it's little movements. There we go. Okay, just one more. Man, who thought that... Who would have known that, like, rotten apples could be this useful? Oh, shoot, all the other ones despawned. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, they were hidden. Look at all of them, Mutt. Isn't that so silly? Isn't that just so silly? Look at this. They all just fell in a line.
Take care then.
They all just fell in a line. If only these things could roll, I would drop that. Well, maybe the pear can. Yeah, the pear can roll. I don't know if it would have the... Do you think it would have different properties than the apples? Oh, look out, Mutt. Look out, boy. Look out, boy. We have a very important task. Nope. It's just stuck. It's stuck. Okay, hang on. New idea. Pick it up. Pick it up, and let's drop it just beyond the door here. All right. Food. Hair. Rotten. Drop. Oh, come on. What is this? No, it doesn't have the same properties as apples. Look at that. It's got the counterbalance. It's got the weight on the other side. So yeah, it was never going to roll over here. It was never going to roll over here. Where's my check? We're having steaks, asparagus, apple pie today. So fun dinner. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm boring. No, that sounds good. Forgot I have a grocery pickup today. Mrs. Magoots and I have to go do our taxes today. When the hubby is back to pre-injury, you deserve a long vacation with spa days, good food, and copious wines. I bet on that apple over there. Dog, you're not eating my apples, are you? Because you can have one. You're cute. You can have one. You can have as many apples as you want. Although, keep in mind, they are rotten, so you know, maybe easy on the apples. Yeah, you know what? I think we will be back again. I'm going to start collecting more apples. You know what? Actually, I don't want to have to collect more. Let's just go ahead and I want all my other apples back. These are going to be useful for the next race. Can you pet all the dogs or just Mutt? So far, I've only been able to pet Mutt. We will return. We will return for another race of the apples here. I liked that each apple was rendered individually. It didn't turn them all into like a bag. I was expecting them to just like, it'd be a bag of items. Frick, I lost 3 forever. Gosh dang it. Who put this cart here? Who put this cart here? You owe me 3 apples. Whoever did this, you owe me 3 apples. Stream dip for a second. That might have... Did it blip? Had a blip this morning. Blip, 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 blip. I'm not showing any drop frames on my end. That's not to say that there wasn't any, but there currently aren't showing any in the stats. I'm going to finish my tiny plant Lego. Wait, how tiny are we talking? I wish I was independently wealthy and could go back to bed. Don't we all? Thanks for the clip, True Kelt. Appreciate that, my friend. Taught not to play with my food. As a result, I never learned about fruit rolling. Go banana. No, Spooky told you, but we did a huge Costco haul. He did. He mentioned that. Yeah. I was asking like what kind of stuff you guys got. I keep forgetting to share the massive meal prep that I did recently, just in case anybody was curious. Have I cleaned? Can I clean the blood off of these? I feel like these have been bloody for a really long time, and I did. I cleaned the blood off of them just like that. Okay. Yeah, I think everything is clean now. Oh, my fighting outfit is a little dirty in places. Okay. All right. I don't even remember what I was doing anymore. I feel like everything I should do from now on just has to do with apples. Could be, maybe, I suppose, actually could be a Twitch thing, yeah. Our internets are just synced, so just like our periods. Oh, is the mutt eating? The dog is eating all the rotten Kolak. Oh, gosh. I hope he doesn't get a bellyache. All of it was spoiled. He seriously has eaten everything. Except, wait, what was this over here? He didn't eat the roasted peas, but everything else is gone now, except for the salami and the sweet pancake. Or the bacon. Oh, bacon, smoked cheese, and sweet pancake. Oh, God, that dog is going to be... That dog is going to have some gnarly farts. No, he is going after the roasted peas. Oh, man. All right. Gosh dang. You know what? Did anybody here think to throw this dog a bone? This dog is going to eat all the rotten food now because of you guys. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, this dog is going to clear a freaking room after all of this. Just the gnarliest farts. All right. But yeah, he didn't feel like the bacon, cheese, or sweet pancake. You know, even a dog's got his limits. Thanks. Am I one of the ladies? You should be able to clean all your outfits in one go, but I get that it's more realistic to do each one. Yeah, I don't know if there's... Maybe he can't specifically ask for clothes to be laundered, so I don't know if that launders all the clothes or if you still have to be wearing them. I'm not sure. Are we Bluetoothing? My nose will forever remember the burning stench from the Dalmatian. First, you had a Dalmatian? I like Dalmatians. I mean, I like pretty much every dog, but Dalmatians are very purty. Very purty. All right, let's go with the fighting fit. Let's get all of this cleaned.
Greetings.
Let me try something here. Bathhouse services.
I need to take a load off.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
Interesting phrase there. Yeah, see, I can say I need a hot bath and my clothes washed. Treat wounds, full service, and some pleasant company means we're going to get it on. That one is a little extra because you get a perk for it, but I currently still have mine active. I'm just going to ask about washing clothes.
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
Great, but it'll cost you.
What is the price difference? 10.
I'll gladly pay.
It's basically double to...
You won't regret it, sir.
Basically double and you get to, you know, get laid. Chand, hello! Hello, hello.
Really cold, but I think we got you all cleaned up.
All right, let's take a look at the... Yeah, all these clothes are clean. Are there any clothes that are still dirty? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, these are bloody. So yeah, it's got to be something like that. But Chand, hello, and Bogan, good morning. Hello, hello. Why are you burning Dalmatians? For her coat, obviously. Ghost, how are you doing? Congrats on getting the desk all set up.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
How is the desk treating you? It looks good. It looks pretty dang good. I hope it's an improvement. Okay, back to the talking fit here. We got to talk to these people about demons. I spent so much time apple rolling that I kind of forgot what I was doing. But yeah, let's talk to Osina here. How art thou, Lutz? Doing all right, Chand. If I could just shake the last of this this congestion I've got, I'll be golden. A useless fact and a daily convo. Daily convo. You wanted a would you rather. All right, I got you. Would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all? Honestly, don't really care that much. People can gossip if they'd like. Doesn't really bother me. So I'd say, I'll take the gossip. I don't care. Don't care. Never talked about. Leave me alone. I wondered, the only thing I was thinking when I said gossip is like, does that mean nobody could ever talk about me? Like even my loved ones? I don't know. Also, a useless fact. Recycling one glass jar saves enough energy to power a TV for 3 hours. Ooh, and that's even before we had super energy efficient TVs. I wonder how many hours it is now. There you go. Went back to bed anyway. Iron, hope you have a good rest. Thanks, it's good. Once I finish the rest, I'll get the office pick. What all do you still have left? Oh no, we named her Vixen because she was a bee. What are we looting or gooting today? What are we looting or gooting today? We're trying to learn about some demons here. Demons. Morning again, Kielbasa. Never talked about it all. Never talked about. Leave me alone. Gossiping about Henry? Maybe. Kauka, how are you doing? Oh, good. I gossip about you daily. Me? Always EP iron. Gossip because then I know I'm good at something enough for them to think about me. But Lorelei. Now I'm hungry. Dang it. Oh, shoot. That is a minute-to-minute feeling for me. All right. What do you know about demons, Osina?
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Okay. Sure, pal.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall. Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
All right. Find the... Sorry, I had a work message come up and I'm annoyed. Why do they do this? Why are they messaging at like 8 a.m.? Sorry. Same loot, same minute to minute. Might just have to make shells and cheese. That's going to be the go-to, huh? Why does this guy... What does this guy have against my emotional support demons? I have to play my fair share of Phasmophobia. I have played my fair share of Phasmophobia, so I'm basically an expert at demons. Well, then we'll need you here, Bogan. Yeah, like Velveeta. Indubitably. Indubitably. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Many devils are said to be stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard with the arena. I will go check it out. I hope that should anything happen, the soldiers will help me. There is a bathroom over there. A guy died over there. Is that what they're talking about too?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it will go bad on me soon. Good day, Henry. Seems you'll finally get a wash.
A wash? What? I did get one. How did he know? Me and Magda had to go. Welcome back, Kirk. How you doing? There is reveal the devils. What do I got to do? Like fart or something? Yeah, let's just click, let's just hit this, reveal the devils.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me?
It said return to Osina. Okay, do that. If you were closer to me, I would split it with you. Lutz, it's nearly 1 a.m. Do I have to help out? Yes, you have to, Bogan. Of course you don't have to help out, Bogan. I don't think we're going to find any actual demons here. I didn't find any demons, just a bunch of crap.
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realized as soon as you left.
Oh, he's a troll.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase.
None of these are dangerous. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. Had to buy bread and egg expensives, so I'm so, man. You know what's, you better not be yanking my pizzle.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me.
Sorry. Yeah, we were actually able to get egg whites yesterday. I was kind of shocked at that. They've been out of stock for weeks. That was pretty nice. And they were more expensive, but they were at least, you know, at least available. Alrighty. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to the cooks first. Good to see you.
Blah, blah, blah. What a load of shit.
You cheeky bastard.
I love doing that. Gosh, that's amazing. Oh, look at that guy looking out the window. What time is it? Why it's so dark over here? Loving bit of wood. Thanks, Cam, for that camera angle. I know, right? Isn't that just the best? It's always wherever you're at, the camera just takes over. It doesn't do any like special cutscenes, you know, which is kind of cool. Manietta.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Could it be an animal?
Maybe it's just a stray dog or a cat. What would demons want here anyway?
The more I think about it, the more I think it really is demons. A dog can't make your soup go sour. And besides, sometimes you hear this strange whispering around here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right.
Huh.
What am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star. A pentagram.
Well, there's your problem. You guys are building buildings in the shape of pentagrams. It's like you want the devil to be here. Let's see. Yikes. Ended up getting free eggs the other day because Instacart accidentally dropped off groceries to the wrong address. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Did they ever call you about that order? No, we called the grocery store, but they couldn't tell us who ordered it. Dang. Okay. I got 2 dozen for $9.99. The 30 egg count was $22. I'm like, how? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's kind of how ours were as well. The 2 dozen or whatever, you know, like I think the 18 eggs were more than just getting like two dozens, like 1 dozen packages. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Need that kind of luck. Here's some of the luck. Yeah, about those demons.
All right, then. I'll find all the fireplaces on the western side of the castle and pour water on them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better.
Okay.
With you, sir. I
at least believe her that she believes what she's saying. The other dude, that dude's not, he's being, he's being facetious, you know, but Manietta, I don't think she's trying to pull a fast one. I think she's just, I think she actually believes that. So, Bertha, there's Fenka. It is so dark in this castle. Okay, Bertha.
Glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Blah, blah, blah. What a load of shit.
You cheeky
Wait,
bastard.
where is Bertha? It says she's at this level. Oh, gosh. Or maybe I'm just supposed to be checking this area. Ah, this is, okay, this is where he was taking a dump.
Another privy.
Okay, is Bertha on my map? Rosina, oh, Bertha's in the other, she's in the crone. Okay. Okay. I know I can get over there. Am I allowed in here now? I am. Okay. I think that's Sir Otto's room. In the end, the 2 dozen was the best price per egg, which is good since that's what I always buy anyway. That is good, yeah. 2 dozen. Okay, the quickest way I know to get over there is I think through here. Just this way.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared. Rumors are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
How do I punch this guy in the face?
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
Oh, through the toilet. I get it. Okay, yeah, I wanted to punch that guy, but that's not an option. Okay, so we need to find Bertha, and then there are all the fireplaces in here. But let's see if Bertha has anything to say first. Let me just gasp. Also, it is kind of funny that their names are, you know, like Cook Bertha instead of just Bertha, because it makes it seem like I'm prompting Henry to then, like, cook Bertha. You know, like, I need to put her on the fire and cook her. It's just her name. Very confusing. I could theoretically goof off today, but I could also work hard and not fall behind, but I could also goof off. I'll wait till tomorrow to slack. Goof off, goof off. Oh, I did, yeah, I don't know if... Would she be interested to hear that I found Nick Vard?
I came to tell you I found Nick Vard.
Will he come and pick up his medicine?
He won't need it anymore. He's dead.
Glue off.
God.
That's something else, Ursa.
Something more serious than indigestion, then. Demons?
Demons, yep. Oh, no, not demons.
Overestimated his strength.
How
I knew it was
sad.
one of those two answers.
But thanks for telling me. I'll pray for his soul.
All right, tell me about these demons.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Demons take poops?
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord von Berghoff has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the castle, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And I was so fond of her.
Let me guess.
Oh, man, please don't burn her at the stake.
Sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them.
Oh, no.
Careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
Yeah, I definitely got all that.
I don't have much of a choice. I'll find the fireplaces in the palace and sprinkle them with the water I got from the Chamberlain.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops. Take care now.
Okay, so do I have enough water for both of these? Does it say? Supposed to visit these gates of hell and treat them with water. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. Naked, make sure you're naked too where I can see you. So I do have to wait until nighttime. Let's see, time-wise, I don't have a lot of time. Bless you, Adela. She is sneezing a lot over here. Could she be the demon? Okay, so there are 5 fireplaces in each of the towers. So they have 10. They're in the shape of a pentagram. Is this a fireplace? Doesn't count if it is. Okay, let's go up higher. Try just go maybe top to bottom. See if we can find fireplaces around here. There's the scribe's place. Oh, right. There's up here? There's a fireplace there. Is there one up above even? I don't think so. Oh, not in here. But I am allowed to be in here now, so I could thievery all of this stuff here. Oh, there's a fireplace right there. Okay. All right. So we've got it. I don't know. Do I have enough water for all of this? Water for Trotsky Devils. Interesting, and yet it looks like ordinary water from the well. It does have this little demon drawn on it, though, so you know it's legit. But I don't think I have enough time to see this one through, so we're going to have to call it a day here, my friends. Do a save and quit. And we will head to the tavern. I wonder if you can just lie about doing this. I feel like it's... So when she talked about the 9 drops and everything and using like your little finger, I think when I go to sprinkle the water, I think he's just going to do it. I don't think it's going to be I'm going to have to like remember anything. I think he's just going to take care of it. But yeah, it'll be a nice little tour of the castle, I guess. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are getting remakes. Is that right? Wait, when did those games release? Like what console generation was that? Is that Nintendo? Like Super Nintendo? NES or SNES, I think. Dragon Quest... it would help if I spelled things right. Dragon Quest 1. Came out in... let's see... Yeah, that was the NES. Wow. And 2 is the same. Also NES. Let's see. Other platforms we got. That 100 years after the original game. It released in 87, so yeah. NES. Wowzers. Dang, that's awesome, though. Kirk, you got to be excited about that. Is that... So what are they going to be released on, then? Is it going to be part of the Switch 2? Or are they just going to be on PC? Dragon Quest was the first RPG I ever played back in the 80s. That's awesome. So are you feeling some nostalgia about it? How many people are going to be copping that there? I've never played a Dragon Quest game. Switch, but I'm sure it'll be multi-plat. Gotcha. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that bit of info. All right, friends. So, yeah, I got to get some stuff done today. So we're pretty much going to call it here. That said, tomorrow we're back in some KCD2. I'm going to hopefully, I'm just going to, I guess, kind of preview some things here. I'm hoping to tie up some kind of loose ends on KCD2. Because, you know, April and May is around the corner. Stream schedule is going to be changing. So my hope is between tomorrow and Monday, which is the last day of March. Hard to believe March is already over, but, or almost over. But, between tomorrow and Monday, hoping to tie up some loose ends before the stream schedule changes. So I'll also have, some more info about the schedule. Probably this weekend, likely this weekend. So, it wouldn't be any later than that, I guess. So it just depends on where, but yeah. Hope you decongest soon. Thank you, Banj. I hope so too. Thanks, Nova, for hanging out. And Ams for hanging out. Happy birthday again. I hope you have a great day. Watching Nintendo Direct on my other monitor. Gotcha. Okay. So they just announced it. Reaper, thanks for hanging out. Kirk, thank you, dude. And yeah, I hope you have a great birthday, Ams. Ursa, thanks so much. Thank yous to give. But yeah, just a couple streams remaining before stream schedule changes. So I hope I'll catch you guys either tomorrow or Monday. We'll be tying up some loose ends in KCD, hopefully. And yeah, Coleman, Spooky, Nappy Nay, and Koro. Thank you so much for the subs today. Kirk, Octi, Coleman, and Iron on the mod squad. I feel like I'm getting even more nasally. Jeez. Nonder with the raid, and our Discord subscribers, Coleman, Iron, Ghost, Octi, Omina, Nova, Peachy, Ursa, and Nonder. Thank you so much, my friends. Low you all as well, Ursa. Have an amazing Thursday. I'll see you guys tomorrow, aka Friday, and again on Monday too. So have an amazing Thursday, everybody. Take care of yourselves and others. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.